Help!
Hey, you doers, what's up? It's your boy Happy Chappy here. Hey. On this one, I'm going to show you the 3 stages of iron farms that you need to build. This is going to be the beginning, the upgrade, and then the final form pretty much. All 3 of these designs too as well are max output per pod.
Nice.
And for the first one, these are the items that you're going to need right here. For the first one, what you're going to do is you're going to put down a 3x3 box on the ground, like so. And then you're going to go to the center of this box, and you're going to build up 5 blocks. And on the 6th one, so this is 6 blocks in total, you're going to put down a solid block with 3 temporary blocks on each side, a trapdoor in the center, and then you are going to go bed on this side, bed on that side, and bed right here in the center. Now that you have that done, you're going to take a temporary block, put it above the foot of the center bed, trapdoor in front. You can remove this solid block on the back of this trapdoor with the trapdoor on top of it, and then cover the rest of these beds with the remaining trapdoors that you should have. On the back side, you're going to build up 1 single block, you're going to put a slab on top of it, and you're going to bring that forward. And we actually don't need this slab here on the bottom, we actually need it on the top here above us. So we want this to be empty, and this is where we are going to put 1 water source. You can get out just by simply... And once you are all done, this is what you should have. You can also replace the top ones with glass if you would like to. These just have to be a non-spawnable block. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take our temporary blocks, and in front of the bed, we're going to build out 5 blocks in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put a top half slab right here. Temporary block, put a slab on all 4 sides. And then another slab on top like so. Now what we can do is we can remove all of these temporary blocks. This is where our zombie's gonna go. That's where our villagers are gonna go. And that right there is what everything should look like when we are done. Now before we go get the zombies and the villagers in place, we're gonna finish up the little killing chamber here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a temporary block, and we are gonna wrap this whole thing with some wall blocks. Now, it doesn't really matter which corner that you do this, but we are going to do it towards the front here. What we're going to do is we are going to make it 2 high on each side and 3 wide, just like this. Now, we are going to go sign on the bottom with 2 signs on the furthest outside blocks, lava in the center, water on the solid block below us, and that right there is all we need to do. So we can remove this block right here. And that is going to be enough to spawn the iron golem and kill the iron golem. So now we just need to catch the iron when it drops. So all we're going to do is we're going to come to either side of the corner where the lava is right here. We're going to leave a 1 block gap, and we're going to put down our double chest. Right from under the wall, we're going to feed 2 hoppers going this way, with another one going that direction like so. All 3 of them feeding into this chest right here. And then we're going to take leaf blocks or some other kind of decorative block. You don't even really have to do this. But once you're all done, this is what you should have right here. Now, the easiest way for you to get zombies and villagers in here is to wait for nighttime. Just build them a simple ramp that goes up towards the stairs here.
Okay.
You want to make sure that this trapdoor can open this way, giving them access. Get your villagers nearby so that all of them can link up to the beds and start climbing up towards them. And once all 3 of them are in place, just simply nudge them if you have to, just to get them a little bit more in place. Close this down. Remove all of these temporary blocks before daytime comes. And these guys are set. For the zombie, you're just going to build yourself a little staircase with a nice little surrounding around it, and you're going to use yourself as bait in order to get him in place. You want to make sure all of your zombies have a name tag or are holding an item. Then just use yourself as bait to get them up and in. Just like so. And once they're in place, you can give them a roof. Remove all of these temporary blocks. You're going to want to do it quick too as well. And you should now have yourself an official working iron farm. And once your golems end up dead, you get to collect the iron. And next, we're going to show you guys how to upgrade this thing. Now, this setup is going to work no matter what, but as you can see, the center villager sometimes has a tough time getting to his bed. This is easily fixed just by simply flipping the bed around. And now you can see here, all 3 villagers are touching down in the bed, getting spooked and woken up by the zombie. And we got our iron golems. To double the output of this farm, just shuffle the spawning platform back 3 blocks. You want the lava on the spawn platform in line with the back of the villagers, or 1 step back like we have it. And once you have it stepped back, you're just going to rebuild the same thing on the opposite side. These right here are the dimensions. You can see all 6 villagers are in fact sleeping, and we're getting iron golem spawns on both pods. Now this next version requires these exact same villager pod setups with a little bit of a modification to them, and we need 4 of them, and all 4 of them need to have a 15 block gap in the center from block to block. So 15 block gap in between where the villagers stand. Okay, so we have 4 pod placements in, ready for our villagers. You can see we have a 15 block gap in between all 4 of them. And now the only change we're going to make is we are going to take these trapdoors here that were up and kind of blocking, and we're actually just going to put them right over the pillow of the bed. We're going to do this on all 4 sides, so that is what they should look like, with the 15 block gap in between. And to activate the farm, you're going to find the center of all 4 of these pods, which is right here. You're going to build up 4 blocks in total. You're going to put a piston on top of it, with a trapdoor on top of that one, and then on all 4 sides, you want to build it up so that they are 2 high, with a slab on top, and then this is where you are going to drop a pillager in. So just wait for a raid, capture them in a minecart, and then bring them and drop them right down into here. And this is what you should have when you're all done. Now before we go getting any mobs in place, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little bit of some simple redstone. So we're going to take some slabs, and underneath the piston here, what we're going to do is we're going to make it 2 wide, and we're going to bring it back 6 in total. Okay, and then we're going to put 1 more right here on the end. We're going to build up, and we're going to have an observer facing down, redstone dust on top, repeater set to 4 ticks, and now we're going to set up a pulse extender. Redstone dust, comparator, comparator, solid block, comparator with another solid block. Now coming back this way, we're going to go comparator, redstone dust, comparator, comparator, piece of redstone dust here with another one at the end. Underneath this observer, we're going to put a redstone block, temporary block, hopper running in, remove that, hopper running into that one like so. We're going to put some solid blocks underneath these ones, 4 in a row like so. Comparator, comparator, solid block, redstone dust on top, with 2 sticky pistons facing inwards from that redstone dust. So you can aim at the redstone dust and point both of those sticky pistons inwards. And now we're going to put 64 plus 42 of anything inside either one of these hoppers. It really does not matter. And that is how it functions. After a good delay, the piston goes back down and we can reset the farm. Okay, that one has to be a sticky piston. That one has to be a sticky piston too as well. Now before you go getting your pillager and all of your mobs in place, what you're going to do now is you're going to set up the actual killing chambers, and there's multiple ways that you can actually do that. And what you're going to do is you're going to build the same killing chamber that you have here. You're going to start it from directly at the corner of each one of these little pods. So you can see here, I'm standing on the corner fence block right here. It starts right in the corner of that pod up there. And you're going to do this for all 4 sides. Once you are all done, this is what you should have right here. You should have your 15 block gap in between each pod. You should have your pillager pod set up dead center in the middle of the entire farm. And all 4 of your killing chambers should be set up off the corners of each one of these pods. Once you have all of your villagers in place and you've got your pillager, make sure you give him a name tag. Let him shoot at you like that, and try not to let him load up any more than that one. That's okay. 1 shot should be okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go down here. You're going to put your 64 plus 42 into the box. And we've already got iron golems on 3 of them. And there it is. All 4 pods. So there you have it, you guys. There's your stage 1 and stage 2 iron farm. These are the ones that can definitely get you started in Minecraft. And here's your final form, Iron Farm, ready to go. 4 golems at once, very consistently. And this insane setup, this is the one where you can put the pillager on a rail system, send him around, and do basically as many pods as you would like. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now that's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. So, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, shop Happy Chappy if you guys need anything. I'll put this one in a world download for you guys too as well, so that you guys can have it. And yeah, thanks again everybody. Love you all so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!